Alright, so it has been a while since I shut off this project, because I've mostly been working on just tweaks, fixes, and it's honestly a never-ending battle. I also just messed around with learning how to use materials better, just all that fun stuff. So while there's a ton of visible changes except for me finally getting a player character, uh, a lot of work went into it that isn't really seen. I also worked on a new enemy, although I'm not in love with it, so while I will show it, it's probably nowhere near what a finalized enemy would look like. Nor is this guy, because he's supposed to be a boss and he has like 2 attacks. But yeah, I will show it off. So mechanically, the game is very similar, except the parry is a lot improved, and obviously you can see the game actually looks cool now. So you can see all the mechanic. The uh, the perfect dodge is virtually identical. The parry is what I really think was great because I worked on it trying to make it really challenging. Like for the example, there it didn't meet, but to make it rewarding with a stamina reward and all that. I think the sword looks really cool. I've just been messing around with materials for a while to get the sword to look cool. Obviously, I have a player character now, which honestly I used a base of metahumans, retexturing, a little bit of modeling on myself, and just kit bashing and all that, and then using bridge textures to get this whole thing as a finished product. And I'm pretty proud of it. I think it looks pretty cool. I'm very happy with the end result. Similar story with the sword. I got it off. I got the base model off Sketchfab, all the normals, and then I used materials to customize it and get it kind of this animated pulsating effect. Generally, all the VFX is a lot better than it used to be. I added sprinting as well. Doesn't currently consume stamina. You can't do it when you're locked in, but it's generally just kind of a solid mechanic that what just allows you to have a little more mobility. If you want to get from point A to point B. I'm not sure if I'll add like mounts. If you notice, there's a little bit of sway. So yeah, and then last but not least, I added it so you can switch your locked on target without well, that's the notable thing is like you switch your lock on target without having to change the enemy you're locked onto. So as long as you lock on, you just change by pressing the down arrow. Now, to be honest, combat with multiple enemies right now is really bad. I find it very difficult to design enemies that you'd fight multiple of at the same time. And it doesn't really work with my system. So to be honest, I'm assuming the majority of my counters in the game are going to be by yourself. So you see this thing, it's basically impossible to dodge. You get one enemy and you get the other enemy immediately tagging after. It's virtually impossible to dodge. The next thing I'm going to work on is probably a spell system. Also, that problem exists, but I've already solved it in other game projects before. It's mostly just a factor of I don't feel like putting in the effort to make that fix right now because I'm way lazy. Also, still no death, unfortunately. That's something I should definitely add soon. But to be frank, I'm kind of lazy with it. It's just a bit of a tough mechanic. Because to add death, it means you need save points and all that. It's just always challenging. What the hell? Huh. Why is my lock on not working? That's odd. Alright, well, just encountered a bug. That's odd that it's not letting me lock onto this guy. Huh. That's very odd. Well, now I clearly have something to work on. That's never fun. But I think things are going pretty well. Obviously still got a lot of things to solve, but I just wanted to give a bit of an update. Thanks for watching.